Mic check. There we go. You know, it helps if I have the right microphone. All right. Welcome to another Friday, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good work week. Yeah. Wasn't that I was muted, I had the wrong microphone. Hopefully you should be able to hear me now, though. My microphone is showing that it's working. Hopefully it's all good. So yeah, last Saturday we did a stream with Grand Admiral Quack doing some truck sim. Your PC does that too. Well, so yeah, last Saturday I was doing a stream with Grand Admiral Quack doing the truck sim. So I had my headset on, so I was using the microphone from my headset, and I didn't change it back when I loaded up my slobs. So as soon as I noticed that it wasn't moving, I was like, "Why is it not moving?" But we're gonna do the C-130. It's only 602 pieces, so it probably won't take long. But because I did used to fly on the C-130, I do have a lot of information about the C-130. So who knows? Maybe we can stretch it out a little bit by talking about the C-130 and all of its fun jobs. Because this right here, this is the slick version, what they call it. So it's just the C-130. There's a lot of different variants of the C-130. You have the AC-130 that a lot of people know about, the gunship. You also have, you have different ones. You have the AC-130 Ghost Rider. Then you also have the AC-130 Spectre. I think there's one other one, but it's just the different variants. You also have the EC-130, which is used for electronic warfare, for like jamming and stuff like that. You have the KC-130, which does air refueling. You have the Marine Corps, or the MC-130, for all the different things that they do with it. You have the PC-130. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of them. It doesn't say here, but this is the J model that we're going to be building. The reason I know that is because there's not a flight engineer seat on this build. And the only version of the C-130 that does not have a flight engineer seat is the J model, which is the newest model. So that's what obviously this one is, since it doesn't have that flight engineer seat. I was a flight engineer, so I thought about trying to see if I could find a way to build a flight engineer seat in this, but probably not. But this is one of my Christmas presents. Oh, Lord. That's probably why it's only 602 pieces, because that's quite a big piece of the airframe. And we have another big piece there. That's the bottom of the fuselage. And again, this is a COBI bricks version, because Lego does not build war machines. At least not real ones. Of course, they have the Star Wars stuff, which if you want, you can consider the TIE fighters and the TIE bombers and stuff war machines, but they're fictional. I have talked to Lego in the past. They do not want to get involved in any war machines, especially real ones, because they like to do the whole fantasy thing. They don't want kids playing with real stuff. They want kids to live in their fantasies. So that's why they will never build war machines or do bricks for war machines. So this spot right here, so this is the bottom of the fuselage of the tail. This empty spot right here is where the cargo door is. And it actually can be lowered into two different angles. You can have it lowered all the way down, or you can have it lowered where it's straight and it's flush with the rest of the cargo bay. The reason you do stuff, keep it flat, is for like airdrops. And then, of course, if you're on the ground, you'll drop it all the way down, unless you're doing what we call expedited offload, where you will lower the door to where it's level with the cargo floor, and then you'll run the engines up to full throttle, let off the brake, and then all the stuff that's in the back of the cargo hold will just slide off onto the runway, and then you take off. You do that a lot when you're under fire. I don't want to clip that together. Like if you're doing a delivery to a forward operating base, you want to get the heck out of Dodge quick. You do stuff like that. Good Lord have mercy. All these bags in bag one. You know, I should probably look at the instructions before I just start ripping open stuff and just going nuts. Alright, so yep, we're starting with bag one with all those pieces, and it looks like we're going to start at the tail of the aircraft because we have the bottom here, it looks like. So we'll take bag two. No chaos build. I mean, it is kind of chaotic with all these bags. Holy cow. Are these bags numbered too? No, they are not. So, okay, it could just be a chaos build. Hey, oh, by the way, Alex got first. Book Loving Builder got second. And now Trail's in here. Trail has snatched up third. But welcome in, everybody. Make Husan's in here as well. I see Kevin is lurking in there. Thank you, everybody, for being in here. Alright, so we have our bottom of our fuselage. Need square brick. Doesn't look like that's any of those. Those. Oh, good Lord. Here's that. Oh, here we are. That's the piece I'm looking for. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. All right. So does it go there? No. There's one more back. Come on. For those that don't know, I was kind of under the weather this week. Still am a little under the weather. Got some kind of stomach bug. It has not been fun. Really gonna make me do this tomorrow? Yeah, they want to do a chaos build. Alright, so well, that's the Speed Champions that I was working on as a community build. Then I started another Speed Champions community build. Oops. All right. So it wants me to get, what is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. That's an 8 right there. That's an 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've ever seen a 7 before. I might have. Sixes. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a 1x4. Doesn't appear to be in that bag. Look like it. Here it is. This bag. Two of these. That one. That one. Like if I gotta dig like this to find everything, might be a long stream. Okay. We're not even connecting these. It wants this one here. And this one here. Looks like it might be the ramp. Kevin! What's up, Kevin? I saw you lurking. Oh, I gotta change his shout out. Your internet's being weird. So, you know, mine is still kind of being a little weird. We had an issue Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night. Somebody cut the cable, so they had to repair it, and our internet's been a little slow ever since. All right. The one I'm looking for. Looks like it. These really go together really well, a lot like Lego does. That bag. Okay, this one has the squares in it that we need, and we need 4 of those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That there looks like a little 4. Here. That looks right. Well, except that's not a 7, apparently. Thought it was. Ah! Must have miscounted, because I thought that was a 7. Alright, so where's the 7? Pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I got the 2 8s there. I just need to find the 7. That's 7, that's a 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, so these over here are 7s too. Oh, I haven't found the 8s. What in the world am I doing? Not being able to count, apparently. Come on. Yeah, so I have the 7. Oh dear. Dear Lord, have mercy. Kind of 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. There we go. Now it looks like that with the Only the first 4 steps of a Lego project has ever taken me this long. Alright. He's out of the way. Put the, you know. Heat stall. True, it isn't Lego. It's just Flego. I know I saw the hinges earlier. Over here. Yep, there's one piece. There's that one. Big nuclear build. Hey, I found the body of our pilot. Need those 2. Come here. Oh, hey. Found the head to our pilot. Right now, he's Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs. Automate both the gas filters and iodine infused filters. Yeah, you would definitely need to do that. You'll need a bunch of them. Oh wait, which color am I using? I think I'm using these actually, not these more white ones. Flip this back over. I think we're using these gray ones. I gotta find the other part of the hinge though. There it is. Almost put that in the recycling bag. Alright, so this one goes upside down. This part goes here. And this part there. Now, are you going to go just with uranium, or are you going to turn your uranium waste into plutonium and then take the plutonium and make plutonium reactors, and then take your plutonium waste and turn that into Exonium? Or are you just going to go pure uranium? I will see what their plan is. All right, so 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Four by 8. That's definitely not a 4 by 8. 4 by something. Ain't 8. Bet you that is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Just gotta find the other one. All the things in here. That ain't it. That's a 4 by 6. Oh. No one this. I think that's it. There we go. Right up to Fixonium. Sweet, sweet. So I had something kind of like that set up on Book's game. 5 nuclear reactors supply enough nuclear waste or uranium waste to make enough plutonium to run 2 plutonium reactors, I believe. I think so. I don't remember now. And then the plutonium waste makes enough plutonium to run 2 fixonium, I think. I need that other thing. Like it's in that one. I think that's what it all boiled down to. I can't recall off the top of my head. But I have slipped since then. This is what I need. I need that. Okay, got that one now. Need a 1 by 6. Are you a 1 by 6? You look like a 1 by 8. Because you are a 1 by 8. That's a 1 by 6. That's a 1 by 6. I got those 2. Need 2 of the 1 by 2s. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Mine, 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 mine. There we go. And there's that 6. I need another 6. 2 by 6. That I pulled out of somewhere. Oh, look, and I need a 1 by 7 or a 2 by 7. I need one of those. How convenient that it was already out. There we go. I need these square blocks. 4 of them. Two. 3. 4. Still need the 2x6. I need one more 2x6. There we go. All right. Now then, take this, put all 4 of these square blocks on here. Now they're all going on crooked because OCD doesn't like that. There we go. All right. Oh, crap. Thank you, both. Yes, Stream Raiders. Yep. Here. Start battle. I done forgot what I needed. A musketeer. There he is, musketeer. Mystery musketeer. That's where I used to do the little peace symbol. Whatever. Alright, and then we take this. Goes. So. Wait, you didn't tell me to do that. Lord have mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assuming it goes this way? No, it goes this way. See the line there. This way. That goes there like so. Go. There. I just did that. Goes right there. For a split second there, I thought it said Lego on these bricks, but no, it says COBI. I was about to say, they just buy a bunch of Lego bricks and make their own company. Which probably wouldn't be the first time. I mean, heck, you have Bricklink, which goes through Lego. There's that. It would appear that... No, we don't flip this over. We need 2 more of these hooks here. Oh, okay. I see what they did. They actually went true to the aircraft and made the upper and lower doors. But then they put a rod through it so you can't open it. That's dumb. What's the point of leaving the space here? I guess we'll find out. They did it on both sides of this door. Depending upon how well the door stays closed, I might not put that rod on there. Stays closed pretty good. I won't put that rod on there. That way I can close that door easier. Alright, that looks like it for that portion of the aircraft. For now. Looks like we're dealing with the front of the aircraft in this next portion. The crew door's on the wrong side. So this is the crew door here. But the crew door is supposed to be on this side of the aircraft, which this is just an escape hatch. It's not low enough. The crew door is supposed to be down here like you have over here. So, crew door's on the wrong side. But who cares? Obviously I do. Alright, we have a bunch of little parts that we need here. I need one 2x4. Two by four. All right. So that one, that one, that one. Need that RAM. That RAM. As I'm building this, I hear a C-130 flying overhead. All right. Anything else in here that I need? Doesn't look like it. I do need one of those. Like any of those. I'll need a bag of small parts. This one? Yes, this one. Need this piece right here. Need two of those. Just so that it has some parts in it that I need. Oh, we have somebody that needs to be banned. They're going to report you. Maybe. Report. We'll go with that. Selling views. Submit report. Now blocked. And ban. There we go. Cool. Alright, back to what we were doing before we were so rudely interrupted by someone trying to sell views. How rude. There's that. This is the piece that goes to the rod that holds the doors closed. I think I'm just put it on there just for now to for transport purpose. There's a wild Rapalock in chat. Alright, I'm still missing those two, that one, and that one. There's a little bitty piece. I wouldn't think of any of these big bags. Oh, forgot the bag was open. In this bag? Oh, there's one piece that I need. There's that piece. And that piece. Got a flight helmet. Funny, we never wore helmets. But I also did not fly in combat. I'm sure they wore helmets in combat. I was outfitted with a helmet, so when I went to combat, I could wear it, but your normal everyday fly around the flagpole, we didn't wear helmets. Flying around the flagpole is what we called flying around base. Doing a bunch of touch and goes for training. Because there's always a big old flagpole on base. So fly around the flagpole. I'm not seeing that piece. The only explanation, flagpole training exercise. Yeah. The only explanation is it's inside of another piece. Or, I guess it's if I have the piece. My explanation. Now the smaller pieces I pick it over. Well, let's just start putting it together and see what happens. All right, so this onto this, and then that piece that I'm missing goes right there. I can't, yeah. Damn. Did not want to go on. Oh, jack-o'-lantern. Hurt. But it's not in that bag. We have determined that. Oh! A whole bag dropped to the floor and I didn't see it. And look, it has the pieces that we need. Imagine that. Whole bag disappeared. Give me that piece. I need that piece. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay, I hope that's not what she... Oh, just be embarrassing. Alright. This can go... So... Alright, now we gotta build this other thing. Alright, so we bring this over. And goes like so. This piece goes right here. This piece goes there. Goes there. There. Uh-oh. Did I not grab that piece? Yep. Nope. By the way, tomorrow, starting at, I think it's 8 Eastern, and double check. Yeah, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Book Lovin' Builder and I will be on the couple's Valentine episode with Kaz. All right. Damn it. All right. Yeah, going this way. That goes there. All right. Does it go like so? All right, so the nose of the aircraft is this way. This, you're saying it goes in. There we go. Landing gears tucked away. So what's funny is with this aircraft, underneath the flight deck, so contrary to popular belief, this is not a cockpit, this is a flight deck. Cockpits are on fighter jets. So we have a flight deck here. If you come just behind the flight deck, you'd have to go into the cargo bay right there by the loadmaster. But there's a window underneath here that looks into the forward landing gear, or yeah, what's called forward landing gear, because you have the mains and you have the forward. So if perchance that you forget to pull the pin on the forward landing gear, you can take the window out, reach in there and grab the pin and pull the pin to allow the landing gear to come up. The reason that you know that you forgot the pin is when you go to raise the landing gear and the front forward landing gear doesn't raise. Then you do your quick check real quick. You have pin in the window, pin in the window, pin in the seat. As long as you have all three pins, you're good. If you don't, you know you missed your front landing gear. Especially if you go pin in the window, pin in the window, pin in the... There's not a pin in the seat, you know, front landing gear. And man, if you forget the pin on the landing gear, your other flight engineer buddies will rib the ever-loving crap out of you. That's why before you start taxiing, before you tell the pilot that you're ready to taxi, you go pin in the window, pin in the window, pin in the seat. You have tons and tons of checklists. Okay, looks like we take the nose or the front fuselage apart now. We can start working on the interior. As a flight engineer, your entire life revolves around checklists. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that this one here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So I have the 12 one. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a 4x8. Could be this one here. 3, 4, yep. I need one of the inverted 2x4s. Not those. Close, but not quite. There's one. The other. All right. Then I need a 2x4. Regular. Pardon me. Oh, that's 2x5. There's a 2x4. Alright. Take this one, turn it upside down. Place that there. I am shedding. Alright. That's the fourth one back. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So, this one goes right there. What? What's the point of that? Dream Raiders. And I will try and find these parts. Look at Buck go, just destroying them all. Okay, it's me and Book with a total of 7 units. Book got the most kills and the most assists. Let's see who gets the 3 tank scrolls. It's Book Loving Builder. Congratulations on your spoils of war. Our princess is in another castle. Gotta place a tank. I'll place it right here at the top of the battlefield. Yes, they have to be in your inventory. When I was working on the nuclear power plant for Book, I had 2 stacks in my inventory, but I think I only went through maybe half of one. Not that bad unless you're standing like right next to the machines. I remember what I was doing here. I didn't even pull the parts for the next one. There's the brown box. Brown lid in here too. Also, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I cannot count apparently today. Well, I got the 2 I need there, so whatever. Not a very bright man. I know that wasn't a good impression. I've been known to do much, much better. Alright, I need 3 of these because for some dumb reason, instead of just making one big 2x4, we gotta make 4 little ones. Whatever. Gotta find the brown lid to the brown box. Come on, you would think this would be easy to spot. It's not in the bag, it's right here. Easy to spot, and then looking for him. Mimi, 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 Mimi. Alright, so this piece goes. Wait. Need a smooth piece. You little sorry sap. No, no, no. Maybe. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this way. This. Actually, we have 3. Yep, up 1. Which 1, 2, 3? Where they want this box to go. 3. There. Yep. All right. We worked backwards, but we figured it out. Then we'll take these 3, snap them together, to put on top of this one that we put down earlier when we could have just put one big block. All right, I need a 4x6. I think that's this one right here. Yep. I need this. Wait, that's number 16. That's not where I'm at. I'm up here. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I need a 4x8. This one right here. And then need two 2x8s. 2, 3, 7, 8. Yep. Apparently I'm putting these two together. Picking them around. Then we'll come along with, hey, they do make a thick block that they could have just put right there. Yeah, it would have fit perfect. Whatever. Then I need the signposts. One. And there's two. All right, now that that's done. Oh, crap, we're over here. What? Oh, God. I don't like when they do this crap. Building it upside down. Need all these different size flat ones. Oh, so there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. All right, now then, we take it, we do that, and then that, that, and then that. And we gotta stick this on there. Or I could flip it over and make life easier and do it this way. All right. Now, yes, I have to flip it back over, but I think my way of doing that was a hell of a lot easier. Nope. Nope. Here we go. All right. Need two of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two of the 6s. Need two of the 5s. The 4s. I do need this piece here. Give me black one. Oh, snacky time, hydrate, and community Lego build. Good, I needed a break because that was starting to get frustrating. So for our snacky time, we have our fruit waffles. Product made in the Netherlands. So delicious. I was a little thirsty there. All right. Here's our current product. There we go. And then we need this little piece here. I'll do 2 steps since that was just 1 piece. But the second step requires us to do the sticker. Oh, inside this box. Nope, don't throw the stickers away. Oh. So we've added in this piece here, the orange piece with the McLaren sticker. That's steps 2 and 3. Our community bit. Oh. God bless them. Somebody needs to bless America because it. Never mind. We're not going to get political. There it is. Yes, found it. No, I lost a piece. There it is. That's all we need. We just need a little distraction. We found what we were looking for. All right, so this piece here goes up here. This piece. And then this piece. This piece, of course, goes here. This piece here. And this piece here. All right. All right, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. There's that. Won't lose you. Get a piece that I need. Nope, you're not. I need a 2x4. Inverted 2x4. Inverted 1x4. There's a 2x4. Oh, come on, you're telling me there wasn't another. There it is. I was about to say there. One was in there, the other one should be there too. Or should be an R, two different things. Find the inverted 1x4. Regular 1x4s. One by 6. By 4. Cool. I have that one, but it's inverted on both sides. I need it flat on one side and inverted on the other. I need it keeping up with foreign relations. You know, giving them the bird. A 4G negative dive while inverted. I need one like that. Well, actually, I need two like that. I've obviously found them before because that one right there. You up there because I know I'm going to need you later and I won't be able to find you. Now, this way I will go ahead and not be able to remember where I put you. And emptied almost all these bags. Where? There's one. Need another one though. There it is. Jesus. That took entirely way too long. Was this the bulkhead? And the flight deck and the cargo bay? It looks like it is. I need this piece here. 2x6. 2x4. We're going to do this whole dumb thing where we just line them up like so. That's not a 2x6, that's a 2x5. 2x7. So that's not lining up right. There we go. Yep, now we're building the flight deck. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? There's a wild Luxio in chat if anybody will trying to capture all the Pokemons. Gotta catch them all. That's right, not cockpit, flight deck. Did I call it a cockpit? I thought I said flight deck. I don't know. Okay, I got so many different ones here. Oh, these probably go up here. That one goes there. Oh, okay. Yes. Cockpit refers to fighters. This is a flight deck. Contrary to popular belief. Even the passenger planes that you fly on, that's a flight deck. That's not a cockpit. No matter what they say. Don't let them fool you. Flight deck. Most of your commercial airline pilots, though, they do call them a flight deck. You'll hear them say, "This is your captain reporting. Up here on the flight deck with me is first officer so and so." Most of the time, they will refer to it as a flight deck. Sometimes they won't. Got our throttle quadrant here. Something's wrong. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. Duh. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Oh, they actually have the gyro on here. Shows the plane is flying level. Come on, focus. Didn't want to focus, but you can kind of see the colors there. Showing the plane is level. That, that, and that. All right. Did it really? Oh, it sure did. Doesn't give the circle for the filling field anymore. I hope we have something to take out flying. A Marigriff. Just me is able to take out flying. That's not cool. Oh, it landed though. Okay. So it lands to attack. That's good. Except for the fact that I'm now dead. But Wildstream took it out. Good job, Wildstream. Booklovin had the most kills. Wildstream had the most assists. Let's see who gets it. Booklovin got the Barbarian Scroll. Congratulations on your Spoil of War. Don't care. Stop talking. Send me to the match. I need to collect my reward from my musketeer and now my tank. Which I got tank scrolls from my musketeer placing. What do I get for my tank placing? Rogue scrolls. Alright. That makes sense. Alright. An epic night sky spy. That's a tongue twister. That's what I was looking for. So that goes there. I swear, if they put a steering wheel on this thing. Needs a yoke. Bless you. What's the panel I'm looking for? That looks like the panel I'm looking for. Oh, there it is right there. And a snake could have bit me. Turbo rifle ammo is amazing. Is it really? I just use the explosive rebar. All right. Yeah, there we go. And they have two, one for each seat. That's good. What gauges are those? Oh, okay, so that's your TIT temperature or turbine intake temperature or inlet temperature. Usually your TIT is right around 900 degrees. Don't I want to say Fahrenheit? I'm pretty sure it's Fahrenheit. I know in the flying world we do a lot of metric stuff. I don't remember if the TIT was metric. It's been, let's see, I got medically disqualified from flying 2011. It's been a hot minute since I dealt with it. Well, I should pulled out my books because I still have a lot of my books. Okay, that's dumb. So they had me put the yoke here. Behind the yoke, by the where you would put your feet, is the gauge tells you if the plane's level or not. what's the gyro something off the top of my head. And I'm going to do the same thing in front of the GPS over here on the co-pilot side. That's dumb. They should have built those up. Those are actually higher up on the flight control panels. Much like the much like this gauge right here, or these gauges, your altimeter and all your other stuff will be on the same level as those. They wouldn't be down here at your feet. Playing the COBI, yeah. You see when 30's wrong, man. I get there's some limitations in toys. Can't be completely correct. Damn it. That did. There we go. Hey, you company, get it right already. I imagine because when we put the top on there, it's going to curve over, and so they had to put it lower in order to get it to go inside the fuselage correctly. Oh, we have our oxygen tube. So, funny story. This is a freebie since no one claimed military story, so it's a free story. We were doing pre-flight one time. So over here, on the co-pilot side, there's a panel that goes along the wall here as well. And underneath this panel is the, well, not underneath of it, but hanging from the panel is the co-pilot's radio. And just below that, right about here, is the liquid oxygen for the aircraft. So when the aircraft goes above 10,000 feet and for whatever reason depressurizes or whatever, we have our liquid oxygen here that can go through and supply oxygen to the members of the aircraft. Well, we were sitting there and my instructor and I were talking, and I had mentioned that my dad had this guy who was so snake bit that if he just walked on the aircraft would break. And my instructor at the time, he asked me what the guy's name was because he wanted to know if, if he'd heard the stories or not. So I told him the guy's name, and I'm not going to say the guy's name because crap still breaks to this day when you say his name. In fact, crap breaks when you say his initials. So I'm not going to do that. I really don't want crap to break. But I said the guy's name, and the co-pilots. No, it doesn't repressurize the cabin. If you have a leak in the cabin, you put on your mask, and the liquid oxygen pushes oxygen through the mask, so you can then breathe oxygen. You don't die of hypoxia. But the co-pilot's radio caught on fire right above the locks. And I don't know if you know much about fire, but fire and liquid oxygen, that's bad juju. Heck, fire and oxygen is bad juju because that helps fire spread. But when you throw in there liquid oxygen, now you got yourself a whole slew of other problems. So we cut power to the aircraft to hopefully prevent the fire from continuing to burn, and then we bolted off the aircraft. Called the fire department. They came out. By the time they got there, the fire was already out. But a little bit of a funny story, scary situation. It just the mention of the dude's name, the daggum co-pilot radio caught on fire. That's just nuts. All right, over here for now. Looks like we're working on the top of the rear fuselage. Yeah, and all because I mentioned the dude's name. Funnier story. Kind of related, kind of not. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he kept saying that, anytime he tried to do anything, it would break. I was like, man, that's nothing. I knew this one guy my dad used to fly with. He was so snake bit that you could even mention his name and stuff would break. The guy goes, yeah, what's his name? I was like, well, I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to give you his initials. So I said his initials. And then my truck, the number one lifter on my truck collapsed right after I said the dude's initials. So I don't even mention his initials. I just say guy. One, two, three, four, five, six, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab to 7 instead of an 8. All right, Kevin. Have fun upstairs. And I was like, man, this thing's only 600 pieces. We'll get this done today. Yeah, all right. So put that in there. Oh, we got ads starting in a minute. All right. 1x4. When ads start, I need to take a break myself real quick. We'll put up the stream raiders. I'll be right back. Looks like I forgot to put battle plans down. There we go. All right. And yes, when I came back, I did grab a couple of pieces and put down before I turn the screen back on. How naughty of me. Depriving you of seeing my beautiful face. Naughty. There we go. That's what I was. All right, now then. So, have this here. This there.
The work here is finished.
What's up, Carrot? Borrows a brick for later. As long as you give it back, brother. Long enough. Cover up that. Ah, so this one. Come on. This right here is what you call the wing box. This is where the wings are going to go. The wings actually come off, and you can actually transport a C-130 inside of a C-5. Take the wings off, and you stick them inside the C-130. Well, you have to take the engines off, take the wings off, and you can stick all that inside the C-130, and then tow the C-130 into the C-5, and then transport the C-130 in the C-5 somewhere. I think the C-5 can also hold 2 Chinooks, if I remember correctly. You just got to fold up the blades on the propeller. I know what freaking D is. Where is it? D is that one. Not this one. There's D. So you have this one. See how steep it is compared to this one, as far as the angle. And it's also longer than the other one. I need 1D. Oh, I also need that other one. There. 1x3. Fat. Any 1x4. This little one. Alright. So. This will go right. This is part of. Looks like it's going to be part of the tail. I don't know why we have this. I don't know what they're doing. This one. No. Oh, how much short? Make sure that this is A. Yeah, because B is the sharper. What you call it? That piece. Oh, I just had it in my. Oh no, I didn't. I did a piece of. That's a piece. And then promptly drop it in my lap. There I was thinking we were building the tail and everything. I don't even know what in the world we're. Obviously, tail goes. Two of those. Two of the sevens, which I have right here. One by three, or 1x6. Three. Aw. Woohoo! Three. That's how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. That goes so. This one goes on the fourth one. This one goes on the second one. You know, it would help if I built it right. Idiot. 2 of the 1x6s here. Two of the 1x7s. Two of the L's. So it's a mama plane that carries babies. The C-5, yes. There are some very inappropriate jokes about the C-5. And my channel is rated M for mature. I guess I could tell the jokes. If I build it right. Diddly doo. I hate that because I see this, I think that's the next step, but no, the next step's up here and it's over there. Excuse me. Burpees, 20 count. Two. 4. 6. Oh, the battle's ready. Do what? Did?
Yeah. Just kidding.
Up there getting wrecked by myself. I'm gonna go back and watch my video now.
There you went, oh, and maybe. Keep rolling.
Let's see, Book Lovin' had the most kills. You want scrolls or money? And who was number 3? Been a while since I was able to give 3 rewards out. Brain forgot what I was doing. The musketeers ready? 3 musketeers. All right, captain's on the field. Battle plans have been made. Drawn, whatever. Perfect. I need 2 1x4s. 2. There. And then 4 2x5s. 4. Need 2 these, I believe. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yep. Need 2 of those. 2 of the 2x6s. Done for all intents and purposes. What mod are you looking for? This one right here. And this one right here. That one right there. This one right here. Alright. That goes. This goes right. So. These go there. All right. Need that one. That's one. Slowbro has escaped. Sad day. I need 4 of these. 3. Great. Back. Nope. That is not long enough. So what's these? Okay. Need 6 of these. 1, 2, 6. Put his head on. Put them stupid aviator sunglasses. Tool. Wait a second. Okay, no. For a split second there, looking at the patches on his uniform, the patch on his right side here looked like an air mobility command patch, which I actually used to be a part of. And I have that patch somewhere in my military gear, but no, it's close. It is close to an air mobility command patch, but it is not. And then he's got his wings. Looks like he's a... Doesn't look like he has a wreath on his wings, so he's a... Not a master, a craftsman. Means he's a 5 level. So he has roughly, I think, 1,500 hours of flight time. At 1,500 hours of flight time, you get the star above your wings. You get 5,000 hours of flight time, you get the wreath around the wing. I didn't even have a star. I was medically disqualified with 38.9 hours of flight time. I asked them to send me up for one last ride for a 1.1, meaning 1.1 hours, so that I would have an even 40. And they said nope. Looks like a oxygen mask. Hold that up to the camera so y'all can see that. Kind of neat. See where the hose hooks in there. Cool. Kind of neat. I guess I need to take his head off and put his oxygen mask on. That sounded really dark. Let me just take your head off real quick so I can put your mask on. Wouldn't want you to die. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Alright, so I've got these 6. Got those 2. I need these 2. And then I need these 2. Alright, it's chaos build the rest of the way. We're only going to get through bag 1 today. Oh my god. There's his visor for his helmet. Cover up them aviators. Either way, there. These. Got those. I need my singles. These must be his feet. Gas mask. Visor. These must be legs. There's his waist. Here's the other L I was looking for. There's that piece that I had earlier. That one. This one. This one. I need 2 of these. Two of these. Looks like we're gonna make the elevators. All right. Let's see here. We have this one here. I'm gonna put that on there like so. And this is gonna go here. Then it's gonna go right there. This one gonna have its piece. So this will go here. It will go there. Nope. All right. That piece will go there. That piece there. Then we'll take this and stick that there. Right? Take this, stick that there. So there's the right elevator. Here's the left. Oh, getting ahead of myself. All right, so this piece. Here. No. Oh, there's the other one. Not where it's supposed to be. Right? This goes so. This one. So. All attaches here. All right, now then we take the rear of the aircraft. Ooh. I like something. There we go. Something broke. All right, now then, try it again. DY, so Dias. This is Dias aircraft. Mm. Mm-mm. One has a 3-digit tail number. So it's missing the first 2 digits. The first 2 digits tell you what year it was built. There's a Timber loose in chat if anybody wants the Pokemons. The one, the aircraft that I used to fly on was remember the number now. It was built in 67, I think. It was built in the 60s. I want to say it was 67. I also flew on one that was built in 76. Most of the ones flying nowadays are built in the 80s and the 90s. And then you have the J models. That's the newest version. I actually saw on the Air Force Times where they wrote about my plane, the plane that I did my last ride on. The only reason I knew that was because I remembered the tail number. I don't remember it now. The time I remembered the tail number. But it was the last plane to leave the base headed for the boneyard. That was kind of bittersweet that it was the last E model to leave the airbase that I worked at. It was also kind of nice or neat to know that the aircraft that I took my last flight on was also the last aircraft to um, go to the last aircraft of its generation to go to the boneyard. So the way that they have the American flag on here shows the American flag retreating. The American flag never retreats. So instead of having the stars and the stars go in the opposite direction over and having them over here like they have in the instructions, I put the stars towards the front of the aircraft. Wait, that might not be the front of the aircraft. Yes, yeah, this is the front of the aircraft. So that way the flag is not retreating or running away. Which is why when you look at soldiers' uniforms and you look at their flag and you think that their flag is backwards, because we always see the stars in the top left corner, but when you see the flag on soldiers' shoulders, it's on their right shoulder, and the stars are on the right upper right corner, so it looks like the flag is backwards. Reason being is because when you're running into battle, the stars are forward, so you're running towards the battle. You're not running away from the battle. So that's kind of the mantra: is you're always running towards the battle. You're not running away. To Oh. Oh. This goes. Oh. Obviously, note somewhere. Yep, I missed all kinds of boats. Now we can put this on. What's up, Sweet Pea? You know, he can have his wrong opinion. He's entitled to it. And thank you for the swallow. Thank you for the follow, Sweet Pea. It is almost 3 o'clock, so we're getting close to time to hop off here. So that's what I'll blame it on. Oh, I bet he is. I bet he is. Turd. Anyway, as I was saying, he's entitled to his wrong opinion. This build has been something else. We'll go with that. I'm glad after all these years, though, I can still make him laugh. So how you doing, Sweet Pea? I'm doing great, staying busy. See, I know. It's the entertainment value. I said all these years I can still make him laugh, and all I gotta do is just show my ugly face. Oh, it sure is. Time for Stream Raiders. Well, that was quick. Omo Moore got 3 Warrior Scrolls. Jindalai got 3 Warrior Scrolls. And yeah, I can't pronounce. Got the Bomber Scroll. Congratulations on your Spoils of War. I got 100 rupees. Well, we'll do one more battle. This will be the last one, though. I have a feeling we're probably going to spend still another 30 minutes trying to figure out what in the world they're doing with it. What else do I need? Another Musketeer. Warlocks. Go ahead and do the Musketeer and finish out that. There's a wild Trapinch in chat for those playing the Pokemon game and trying to collect them all. That. Nowhere in these instructions does it say to get this piece. You can't tell me to use something that you didn't say was in the instructions. Are you telling me to pull it out and then put it back in? Maybe do that and There we go. Oh, use this piece to get that piece in there. Ah. One by fours. And I one by four. Three on the other. Three by three on this side. Triangle. Thingamabob. So, Sweet Pea, you off work today, I guess? Since you're at home with the man. Just got home? I guess, yeah, it's now 4 o'clock over there where y'all are. All right. This way. Dang it. They had it right. See, you don't normally put the base and the tail number and stuff on the rudder. You put it on the tail, not the rudder. Well, I thought they had the flag on wrong because I thought the plane was going the other direction. All right, now we got to build our little man. You start your MBA in April? Sweet. gas mask on. When do you start your sea duty? It. Oh, it actually clipped in this time. Now it's up in the helmet. And now I just pulled it back in. I thought being Navy you had to do sea duty every once in a while. Oh my gosh! Probably. I think I got it. Nope. Crooked on this. Oh, that's because when I stick his head in there, his head moves it out of the way. There we go. Alright, we got our little pilot man. Hook up his oxygen. There we go. Put him down in the pilot seat. He doesn't want to stay there. Oh, okay. There we go. At least now he's staying in the. Might be leaning. Staying in the chair. There we go. Front part of the fuselage back together. Flight deck intact. And our front landing gear. And then next week we will do bag 2 and do another chaos build. Because it is after 3. So I will. Looks like we put the rest of the fuselage on too. Oh yeah, we do. I bet you it's just gonna be the wings next. Bling. Front back off. This actually goes underneath the front. Oh, come on. No, do that. Don't break. There we go. Now we can put the main part back. Oh, that went on so much nicer. There we go. And let's see. Oh, we got 14 minutes left on Stream Raider. Off to the side. It's almost dinner time. And when our daughter gets home, she's going to cook breakfast for dinner. Or make breakfast for. She got a waffle maker for Christmas that allows her to make dinosaur waffles. Oh, let's see here. See who we want to raid into. Or pickup buggy by. I like GH316. He does a lot of alternate builds. So he'll take a Lego set and he'll find different ways to, different things that he can build out of it, and he'll build those instead of building the actual set. Sometimes he'll build the actual set, then take it back apart and then build the alternate sets. But I like seeing all the different alternate sets that he builds out of it. So it looks like I can raid into him because he's only been going for a couple of hours. I hate raiding into the same person all the time though. He's usually the only one that's online when I get ready to raid. Who's Chris? Oh, on my list. Alright, Sweet Pea, enjoy your dinner. We'll have to play some Eco or something again sometime. Hopefully you are enjoying y'all's camper. Can't stop red hot chili.
Building a
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, we can go into him. Okay. Followers only chat. But we can raid into him. I'll finish the Stream Raiders offline. So in the meantime, we will raid into Chris McBricker. You bring eggs? All the eggs? The eggening? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all again for hanging out. Another great, wonderful Friday afternoon building some Legos. As usual, we want to make sure we throw out our thank yous to everybody. So, last time we had Mama Duck follow us while we were streaming with Grand Admiral Quack. Mad Dog cheered with a few bits, looks like 4 bits. Natty cheered with a bit. Mad Dog resubbed. Earlier today, Nightwing Xavier followed, so thank you, Nightwing, for the follow. And Sweet Pea has followed as of 30 minutes ago, so thank you, Sweet Pea, for the follow as well. And Put Joke Here followed last week along with Blasted Days. So thank you all for the follows, and we will see y'all next Friday at noon. Bye.